how much resistance is that? I don't know what you're getting out of that. Go to hell. Asshole. Ow. Middle. Go. Yeah, that's pretty awesome right there, buddy. All right, grab a hold. Up. And then kind of put it right there. Look at there. What do you think?
That one's not so bad. That's the cold one.
Wade'll do it.
That's what she can say when she sees that.
Well, she's probably gonna tell me to go to hell. In so many words.
You got transmissions in a damn rear end suspension.
She's gonna say what? Do that one again.
You got two damn transmissions and a rear end suspension. What the fuck? I'm not goddamn Luferino.
Probably Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Wow, yeah, he does that. He girl.
Yeah. There you go.
Old time radio. Understood.
Ah, damn, you're old. Oh, damn.
Shit behind your door.
Was there?
Yeah, you got some brand new.
Hey, we need them here.
Got some screws back there.
Put them in your box. And it's screwed in? Yes.
Gotta get the window detached and hang it up.
Thank you, sir. All right, buddy. Wheel her over, don't worry about him. Grab the other end. Up. All right, Petey. Flip it. Scrap Cash Army. What we have here is some rotors, a couple of transmissions, and some heavy ass scrap. I've got wire and some brass in here. I got enough to make a run here, folks. We're daggone sure. So, there we be. She's gonna hate me tomorrow. There's a lot of things to see in a mechanic shop. A lot. But I bet you've never seen that. That's the scariest thing I've ever seen. Hello, scrappers and scrapettes and Scrap for Cash Army. If you haven't subscribed yet, I really don't know what the problem is. It's free, it's painless, it's quick, it's easy, it's satisfying, it's rewarding, it's beneficial, it's... Damn! Whew. It's not noisy. You need to try it. I'm gonna call this episode, or this, I don't know what to call it. This part of our programming, call it that. Things you find in a dumpster. And I've pulled off a select few. I have found many more things than this. But this is just something to give you an idea of what there is to find in a dumpster. Got some downtime here at work, and while I'm waiting on them to, you know, fix something out there. We'll go over it, see what y'all think. So, without further ado, here is Dumpster Finds, the Scrap for Cash edition. Item number 1. Anybody know what that is? Can you tell by looking without opening? If you can, then you're a water sport fan. How you like that? Break it down, put in a flare, close it up, point it in the air, and hopefully somebody will come running. Just a bunch of these. You know, it's got the little pouch to put your credit cards in, so when somebody steals their phone, they got your credit card too. But see how it's glittery, just cascading. Thought that was kind of cool. Let's go next. Do y'all know what that is? Does anybody want to guess? Move on. Find this stuff. I found this quite a few times. Bam! Lift. I'd like to find one that says scrap that would light up. That'd be pretty cool. How about that? All these things are available for sale at the Scrap for Cash thrift store. If I had a store. But if anybody's interested in some of this, let me know. For a small nominal fee, it could be yours. Okay, everybody, we know what it is, right? But what is it? Any guesses? If I'm not mistaken, this is for a wood lathe machine. It's a wood lathe tool. And this stuff, you find this a lot. This kind of stuff. Are you ready? I hope it doesn't, you know, scare anybody. Bam! There's that noise. Yeah, artwork. And then sometimes you'll find something that you can actually use. Well, good evening, Scrap for Cash Army. I'm leaving work. I'm going to head to the barn. I've got some processing. Well, not so much processing, but gathering, I should say. It's a better way to put that. I gotta get some stuff together for her to take this load to the scrapyard tomorrow. Yeah, a lot of the stuff that got picked up up yesterday evening after hours. So some of it you may see, some of it I didn't film because it was just too dark like this. All you see is me driving at night, which is just fun for everybody. But a lot of stuff, a lot of stuff got picked up last night, some big stuff. And then I picked up some okay. Yeah, I'm getting sidetracked on what I was supposed to do. And I've got to go back and do it all over again. I'll be back in a minute. Sorry, I had to do some banking. A comment was made, and it's a legitimate question, I think. You know, about the $523 I did at the scrapyard on Tuesday, and basically want to know what my costs were involved and how many hours I was putting in. So I generally strive to be above 70% gross. And I take, which is kind of a misnomer, because it should be flipped. It should be I'm running about 70% net. That 30% or less equals my gas. I figure in maintenance on my vehicles at a percentage rate, whether I use that or not every month. It depends really on the vehicles, but I try to plan for or allow for a percentage of money that's going to be going toward repairs and maintenance. And that generally eats up about 30%. I don't have a labor cost involved in there. In other words, I'm not charging for my time. Whatever money is left over after that, then I'll divide that by how many hours I'm putting in to get the scrap. And it generally runs out to mid-20s an hour. You know, if I spend 5 hours scrapping, the variables you've got to figure in is the non-ferrous stuff, the scrap, because you're not just talking about a load of scrap. It's scrap and then whatever copper or aluminum or stainless or brass or wires. So there's a little lengthier calculation than I made $100 in scrap. I spent $20 in gas. It took me 4 hours to do it. That's $20 an hour. It's a little bit more involved than that. But it's a side hustle, which means I'm doing my full-time job, which covers my bills and then some. And then I'm doing my side hustle for me. The money I get from scrapping and non-ferrous and YouTube, all that figures into my bottom line, and my bottom line's fine. You know, what hurts me more than anything is when scrap prices drop. When they drop and they get into the 130, 140 range, then that hurts. That gets me down in the 60% gross profit. And that's, once I get down that low, then I start questioning whether it's worthwhile my time. But I'm not doing it I'm not doing it to make ends meet. I'm not doing it. I mean, I like going out and finding stuff, you know, and the other variable is stuff that you resell on Marketplace. That figures into your price, your sales. So it's easy to put. You can put a number to it, you just have to keep track of everything. I generally will spend $30 in fuel if I go to Lexington and back. I'll generally spend $20 in fuel if I'm staying around my neck of the woods and scrap. rich, and it's not that it's costing me money, it's making me money. As my bank accounts just found out where I just deposited a bunch of money. So yeah, I mean, it's something to do that's worthwhile, and you get paid for it. If you think that I'm not making enough for it to be worthwhile, I should do something else. Now, you know, opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. And I particularly don't care about yours. The only one that really matters is mine. And I enjoy what I'm doing. So that's a breakdown of how I figure out my cost analysis. And so far, I'm dicking it. So I'm pretty happy. I recommend it highly to somebody that's in need of some extra funds. I think it's an honest way to make a living. And you never know what you're going to find out there. It's always interesting. It's always fun. And start a channel. Then you can have people tell you, you know, how you should do things. Which is always fun for me, because more often than not, somebody tells you what I should be doing. I find out they don't have a channel. They have a floor shop up north somewhere. Go figure. All right. I'm assuming everybody can see everything all right. So that's where we are. We've got that load. So we got all that. There's a big ass rear end in there. Got rotors, scrap. I've got 2 transmissions, copper. I've got wire. I've got brass and those cups. I'll let them tell us what they are. And then scrap. My guess is 150. That's what I'm putting it at. I'm putting it at 150. Have a wonderful rest of the evening, guys. Shop smart. Shop dumpster smart, okay? See y'all. Well, it's... Well, I don't... Well, the issue... Well, I'm trying. Okay. You're at some point you're gonna have to shut up so I can talk, ma'am. It's I'm having to turn my volume down because you're screaming. Okay, that's wildly inappropriate thing to say. I didn't drive the car with no oil. You did that. Really? Well, I would try to look at it from your point of view, but the problem is I can't breathe with my head stuck so far up my ass.